The Community Partnership Fund is part of the digital strategy, New Zealand's plan for our digital future. Under the Community Partnership Fund, communities define their own ICT needs and then applied through a contestable process. The Community Partnership Fund is a great example of community, business and government working together to develop regional and national ICT initiatives for New Zealand.
Through the Digital Strategy Project, we had a partnership with Christchurch Polytechnic to develop an online educational tool on spinal cord injury that would be available to all New Zealanders for free.
It's for patients, for anyone who's had a spinal cord injury, for their family, and anyone who's sort of interested in spinal cord injuries.
Basically there's a need for just information to getting out into the community, really.
We got $30,000 from the digital strategy towards the project. Putting the project together was originally based on the content that Julian Verkuyk from the Burwood Academy wrote.
If you're in bed, on bed rest, after you've had the injury, it's quite difficult to manipulate any kind of text in your box.
So we always wanted to do at least an accessible electronic version of it, and then the opportunity came through the digital strategy to actually do that.
The site is hosted by the Christchurch Polytech on a server called Moodle, which is a tool that they use to deliver online courses. In terms of getting the content together, Julian wrote most of it. Some of it, various people contributed, a lot of the nurses from the ward, doctors, various consultants. I wrote some of it.
We had the Plant Interactive Studio in Christchurch who actually transferred or converted the handbook.
There were also various patients that went through the ward that helped out with things like case studies. So it was a real sort of collaboration from everyone, really.
One of the most rewarding aspects of originally pulling the book together was really just discovering the enthusiasm that past patients had to share their story and to share their knowledge. And we met some fantastic characters on the way, and there's some great quotes throughout the book that really make it come alive, and it was a real privilege to be a part of those stories.
It's been very positive, and we've had hospital staff who say that they feel it's got elements in terms of a training tool. It could be actually used with new staff who don't know anything about spinal cord injury, but because the way it's presented, it's a very easy to understand format. It's interactive, it's got video clips and great graphics, and it's a great way of getting that information rather than just reading it from a book.
Internationally, there's been quite a demand for material of this sort, and we've been so surprised to see the Ukraine and the Netherlands and the US and Australia all show a strong interest in Back on Track.
So having this type of information available through the internet, through a digital means, in other words the digital strategy, has been a really useful way of us giving real service to our members.